So DJI has a few gimbals to choose from, especially with their newest RS3 Mini, which I love. But maybe you have an SC, which came out in 2019, and maybe you're wondering if the Mini is something you should exchange it for. So let's find the answer.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name's Danny Black. I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way. And if you're new here, don't be a stranger. Click that button right there. I'll put links to everything we're talking about today down in the description, so you can check it out down there, plus a surprise link. And here is the question. If you have the Ronin SC, should you sell it and exchange it for the RS3 Mini? So I scoured the internet and I found someone that lives near me that has a Ronin SC. Welcome to the channel, Colin.
Thank you very much for having me, Danny.
Colin, how long have you been using this for?
I've had it for about 2 years now, Danny, and I love it. It's a great gimbal.
So since this has come out, have you seen any of the details about this or the features about this?
Yeah, I definitely have. It's got very similar specs to the SC. It has exactly the same payload as the Mini 3, but the SC has the 1st gen stabilization and the Mini 3 has the 3rd gen stabilization.
Which we don't actually know what that means, but 3 is better than 1, I guess.
I guess.
The first thing you're gonna notice is the size difference. The SC is a lot bigger than the Mini 3, which, I mean, it's called the Mini, so it should be smaller. Now, some other things to note is the SC doesn't have a zoom and focus wheel like the Mini 3 does. There is no display screen on here, so I think you're just working with some LED lights, and we have a full touch screen on here, which is amazing. It looks great and it works great. The Mini 3 has Bluetooth on it, so you can connect it directly to your camera. That way you can control some of the things without having to use a cable. With the Mini 3, we can actually pop this out and we can put it in for vertical mode shooting, and the SC does not have that. Also, the quick release plate is a little bit different on here, where it has a little bit better of a locking mechanism versus the old school way that you have it there. So with the Mini 3 being smaller, it's easier to transport. Sometimes it's easier to take out of your bag and get the shots that you need without having to, something like this kind of makes you not want to use it as much. Also, you do have a case, which is great.
Oh, God no, worst part about this gimbal is this case.
Now there are some features that the Mini doesn't have that the SC does have, like...
So the SC, you can connect your mobile phone to the top of the camera, and then you can have active tracking with your gimbal.
So you use active track to highlight a subject on your screen?
Yeah, so you can highlight the subject on your screen, on your mobile phone, and then your gimbal and camera will track the whole time until it's turned off. Once you've got it set up, all you have to do is just tap the trigger and it will pick you up straight away.
That's amazing. So that's perfect if you want to highlight something, and instead of having to follow it with a joystick, you could just walk with it and it will highlight. It'll just keep that thing that you highlighted in frame.
Yep.
Which honestly, that's really cool. And that's missing from the Mini 3. I don't know why.
I'm not built to run, Danny.
So one of the other big pluses with the SC is that it has a mobile phone holder.
That's the same mobile phone holder you'd use for active track?
It's exactly the same.
Cool.
So then if you've got a list of shots that you want to take, you've got everything right in front of you and you can just go off.
Yeah, and also you have 2 mounts on both sides of it. This one only has 1 mount on one side, so if you have any accessories like the briefcase handle, you only have it from that one side, where you can have 2 different handles. The other thing with the SC, it comes with a mount for a larger lens, which you might not need, because I've used my 135mm lens extended out all the way and it had no problems with it. But if you have a bigger zoom lens or something like that, with the SC you have a little bracket that comes out and it holds your lens up just for better support.
Yeah, definitely.
The other thing is you have a little bit longer battery life. I'm guessing that's probably because of the touchscreen. We have 10 hours, you have 11 hours. It's not that big of a difference.
No, not really.
And you have removable batteries. So if you want to get extra batteries, you just get a couple of these extra grips. So if you do run out of battery, you can take that one off and you can put another one in, where this one is fixed in here. But I mean, for the most part, do you ever find yourself running out of battery?
No, never.
Yeah, never.
Never.
Yeah. Now, we're not gonna be showing off the different gimbal stabilizations because they're basically the same. So that's not the important part. It's mainly the features and the price. The RS3 Mini comes in at $369 US right now, and the SC currently comes in at $279 US. But the real question is, someone that owns an SC right now, would you feel compelled to sell that and upgrade to this, or what are your thoughts there?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd stay with my SC just because of the active track. As a solo content creator, it is so much easier to get those shots that I want.
There you go. See, we want to be honest here. And yeah, so if you have the SC, then I guess there's no real reason to upgrade to the Mini. But if you have no gimbal at all and you're looking to get one, would you choose the SC or the Mini 3?
I'd choose the Mini 3.
Yeah, why is that?
It's a lot more compact than what the SC is. It has a beautiful touchscreen display, which is great. And who doesn't like shiny new things?
That's true. And the build quality on these are all fantastic, so they're all really good. DJI does an amazing job with gimbals, so we're definitely not trying to say one's worse or better. Well, this one's a little, yeah. But there we go. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, click that button right there. Yeah. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the RS3 Mini, check out this video down here. I think I'm pointing to the right spot. Also, support O'Collin's channel. Click his face and give him a sub. He's trying to grow his channel. He's just kind of starting out, so give him some love. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Mr. Blank.